Everybody, I'm Live's Nick Baumgartner here alongside basketball beat writer Brendan Quinn at Chrysler Center. Brendan, another sort of improbable win for Michigan today, 58-44 over Nebraska. Making this one more improbable was obviously LeVert is still out, and before the game tips, Derrick Walton has what appears to be a serious foot injury. So before we get to the game, Derrick Walton out today with a foot injury. It sounded like that's not exactly a minor deal for him.
No, definitely sounded like they are probably going to look at it, MRI, whatever it may be. John Beilein saying we'll know more tomorrow, we'll know more later this week. Definitely sounds like by him favoring his toe injury that has thus
Hurt the foot,
affected something else in the foot. So yeah, I mean that could be something significant. That could be missed time. And he said sit him down for a bit.
Yes.
Now whether that in Beilein speak meant just tonight or actual extended time, we don't know. These things are
Said
hard
he
to
needed
read
a scooter to get to class.
Yeah, took a scooter to class. So no, that does not look good. And with a certain game on Sunday, that's a situation. But that's for down the line.
Right. So obviously that's a plot line we'll look forward to. But the game itself, you know, they go with Albrecht, with Abdul-Rahman in the backcourt. Dokic gets minutes. It was just
pulling guys
from all over the place. And you know they shoot almost 50%, dominate Nebraska defensively. I mean, what was your takeaway?
Well, I think John Beilein, the way he closed his press conference tonight. As you know, this year, you can't explain anything. And that pretty much sums things up with this team. You don't know what rotation you're going to see from night to night. You don't know who's going to play from night to night. And somehow, the system, the zone defense, that's getting better with every single game. And I think just the general attitude of getting through this is really paying dividends. And they're finding a way to win. And you're getting these contributions from guys. You're getting Aubrey Dawkins coming out and scoring 13 first-half points. They would have been dead in the water if he didn't have that first half. Second half, Muhammad Ali Abdul-Rahman, 9 second-half points, going to the rim, suddenly making this team an inside-outside team, which you haven't seen in a long while. So, yeah, there's just a bunch of small, encouraging things that don't add up to anything that makes sense.
Right. So the million-dollar question then is this sustainable? Can they continue? I mean, the hardest part of their schedule is coming up, starting at Michigan State on Sunday. Can they sustain this? Can they keep doing this? Keep finding different ways to win these games?
Is there a reason to say no? Would be my answer. You know, at this point, when you continue to see it, and it's not just a complete fluke. You know, one Max Bielefeld game would be one thing.
Yeah.
But now he's done it a few games,
right.
and he continues to do it. And Ricky Doyle continues. You know, there might be some foul trouble here, there might be this, there might be that, but he makes good things happen. And there are just guys that have found their niche, and when you get a bunch of guys who might not be stars, but they know exactly what they're doing on the floor, that can be enough in a league like this.
Sure.
When anyone's beatable, that might be enough to get up there in the top 4, top 5, and stay there.
Well, obviously a lot of it will depend on Derrick Walton. We'll figure out what's going on with him later in the week. Then obviously Michigan makes a big road trip to Michigan State on Super Bowl Sunday. We'll both be there. For Brendan, I'm Nick. We'll talk to you guys then.